My looper's acting a little weird. Hello, friends. Live from New York. It's Monday night. Welcome to Monday Night Muses. Oh, my goodness. I see what's happening. I have my Twitch open in another window, and I'm hearing myself twice. It's hurting my brain. We're good now. How we feeling, friends? Welcome to Monday Night Muses. Your one-stop shop for songwriters, shenanigans, poetry, occasional feminist rants. It is May, Barbie. It is indeed May. Okay, my loves, as always, I'm going to share this broadcast in one or two places. I humbly request that you do the same. If you're tuned in, give it a share. Let people know the place to be on Monday nights is Monday Night Muses. At least I hope that you feel that way. If you're just here to make fun of me, that's cool too. I appreciate the views. It all works. So while I am sharing, I want you to answer me these questions. 3. Where are you tuned in from? What are you sipping on? I got some sangria going on. I got that going on while Roger was singing his song about sitting in a Tex-Mex bar thinking about your childhood home. By the way, how good was Roger Street Friedman, everybody? If you didn't get to catch it, make sure you tune in for the replay, because he's just an amazing, ridiculous songwriter. And the third question is, how are you feeling tonight? If you have tuned in before, you know I don't want the polite answer. I want the real answer. How are you feeling? Monday Night Muses is a safe, supportive space. We love you. We want to make you feel better. If you're feeling bad, we want to know. We want your truth. Give us your truth, please. See some comments going on. Hey, Ayla Faye. Hey, Miguel. Hello again, Roger. Everybody follow Roger Street Friedman. Just pop those 3 names, Roger Street Friedman, into the internet and you will find him. Yes, agree. I'll tell y'all how I'm feeling because I feel that I should be equally open with you when I ask y'all to be open with me. I'm feeling really good and I want to tell you why. I just submitted my vinyl order today. I finalized my order for shadow work. I am so psyched. It's going to look good. I found a really good Canadian vinyl manufacturing company called Standard Vinyl. I've lost my guitar pick. That was a messy end of the loop. Y'all, I forgot to plug in my guitar. That's a real thing that happened. I forgot to plug it in. That's why that loop started a little bit quiet. Cause oops is why. Cause oops. So I'm gonna mute that channel and plug myself in for y'all with my pink guitar cable. I'm not fooling around. Now we're talking. All right, let me see what's going on in the comments. Susanna is overwhelmed. Big feels. We have big reasons to be overwhelmed. Susanna also is always saving the world. I know she's finishing up a semester of school. And, saving lives like usual. So good reason to be overwhelmed. Everyone, send some love to Susanna in the comments. Ayla's tuning in from the beautiful Antelope Valley, California. Antelope Valley. I love it. I wish I had a cool place like Antelope Valley. I think I might be in Long Island's Pine Barrens region. I'm not really sure where it starts and ends, but I do see the signs on the LIE. And I feel like that's nifty. Even though Pine Barren sounds a little barren, it's kind of neat. Pine trees are great. Big fan. Barbie Gelman says, another space ethereal, exhausted, a little bit hurt, still having work to do. I'm 33 today. I love it, Barbie. Barbie, I hope you're feeling good. I know you've been having some health concerns the last little bit, and I hope you're feeling real good today. I want you to know I think about you all the time. I just wonder how you're doing from time to time because you're such a light. You're such a beautiful energy in my life, even from afar. Pink and Perky. Chestnut Hill yesterday. See all of these wonderful names. Chestnut Hill. That's lovely. Did y'all know? Thank you, Rayon. Did y'all know? When I moved into my house, I decided it had to have a name, and I kind of egged my husband on into accepting it. He was not that excited. He was like, why do you want our house to have a name? And I'm like, Pippi Longstocking's house had a name, and so will ours. And the name of our house, if you are curious, is Blustery Branches, because we are at the top of a hill, and we get some very windy vibes up here, about which I am not complaining, because it's pretty neat. Although we do have like pieces of our fence blow down occasionally. That's how windy it gets. We're like at the highest point in our little area. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it because Blustery Branches is my favorite place. Hey, Andrew Wilson, thank you for tuning in. All right, I'm going to start with some music for y'all. I've been writing a lot. I have not been completing songs. I've been starting songs, which is, how it starts. It starts with the start. Yes, Diggy Cat, the fence is a lightweight. It's true, but I try not to be mean about it because it's a nice fence. It's just doing its best with the tools that it has. Yay! We have brought Susanna over to the space books. The books of space. So, my theme what is my theme this week? Because I do have a theme. Usually every week, my theme is renewal and rededication. We just had Beltane. Shout out to my pagan pals. If you celebrate the Wheel of the Year, Beltane is a fertility festival / overall fire party holiday at the beginning of May, also known as May Day. And it's about fertility, and as a non-baby making person, I like to interpret it as creative fertility. I like to invite creativity into my life. So I rededicated myself to my creativity this Beltane. It's very easy if you're a workaholic like me to really get sucked into doing all the things that aren't creative. Oh, let me do that content plan. Let me get my album order in. Let me do, the outreach for the publicity and all of that. And sometimes you just need to sit down with a guitar and make a song. So I have rededicated myself. So that's my Muses was not opening for you. Is it opening for you now, Judith? I mean, you are here, so I'm hoping. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Anyway, so I've rededicated myself to my creativity. That is the theme of our show, renewal and rededication. If there's something you'd like to rededicate yourself to, let me know in the chat. I want to know. I want to know how you're feeling, and I want to know what's important to you. And I think it's nice for us to check in and recommit ourselves every so often to what really matters. Yes, May Day around the maypole. Polish holiday too. I love it. Yeah, it does seem like, these traditions, just these times of year, the Wheel of the Year comes from not just one culture, but many, because everyone wants to celebrate, reawakening in the spring. It's exciting. Anyway, I'm going to start off with Fall to Feel It. This is my song about being awkward and pursuing your dreams in New York City. Two things I know a little something about. How do we feel about awkward as the word of the day? Did your brain and your words go away? Do you feel naked and insecure? Like you're fake and oh so sure? But it takes you away. Oh, it takes you away. I gotta fall to feel it. I got it now. I could get it right it's the time. I feel it. I got it now. I could get it right it's the time. Do you remember when the train felt like a journey? Not just the MTA taking your money. Do you remember when you had the time to grow and not feel guilty? And how it takes you away. Oh, it takes you away. Gotta fall to feel it. I got it now. I could get it right it's the time. I feel it. I got it now. I could get it right it's the time. New York still got it, still bigger and cooler than reality. And I might still have it like when I was younger, the energy. It takes you away. Oh, it takes you away. Gotta fall to feel it. I got it now. Get it right it's the time. I feel it. I got it now. You could get it right this time. Thank you, friends. Look at that. Friends greeting friends in the chat. I love it. I just love what a family we are here on Monday Night Muses. Also, if you really want to join the Muse family, I have a Facebook group called Firestarters Anonymous. If you want to get in on that, message my page. I will send you a link. It's a private group because it's a safe space. It's a space where we all share our creativity and our vulnerability. So it's one part Renaissance, one part support group. If you want to be a fire starter like us, join us. We want to have you. We want to celebrate you. So message me on Facebook if you want in on that group. Yes, New York woman. We are tough as hell. It's true. I was just talking with my friend Captain Phil about how New Yorkers wear stress like a badge of honor. Like we're like, yes, it's very hard in New York. And we just do it because we're New Yorkers. Thank you. I'm just a nerd. I just was like, I don't know. Do I need to say full words? Nah, I'll just say part of a word a lot of times. I make no promises, Miguel. Are you delicious and well seasoned? Because you don't actually have to worry about me. I'm a vegetarian. It's absolutely time for alternative facts, Susanna. Let's do it. Soft like clouds, Niagara strong. I love it. All right. Alternative facts is coming. That means I'm going to pick up my drop D and alternative facts us. My guitar needs a little tuning anyway. Yeah, I haven't played this song in quite a while. So, alternative facts, I wrote this song about a certain president that we used to have. I'm very glad that we don't anymore. I'll just sing it out proud. However, I want to share with y'all that I forget who I was talking about. I was talking to someone about like, you know, my songs about feminism, about standing up to to injustice and stuff like this. And they were saying like, oh, well, I mean, like, you know, we got Trump out of office. A lot of things have changed. And I'm here to tell you, it does not begin and end with the election, folks. Activism is an ongoing commitment. And that's something I'm going to be talking about a little bit tonight, because that's a topic I'm exploring, about how a commitment isn't just a one-time thing. It's not like, yeah, I'm committed. Like, I'm married. We're committed. We did the wedding or whatever. Commitment is a choice you make every single day for the rest of your life. That's what true commitment is. When every day you wake up and you make the choice to honor something. So anyway, I'm going to play you this song called Alternative Facts. And I hope you make the choice to wake up and honor yourself and honor justice and honor this beautiful patchwork quilt of a nation we have, while acknowledging that it is not equitable for everyone right now. And we should do what we can to, to be intolerant of intolerance. Let's leave it at that. Why are you telling me lies? Why would you lie? I won't get any sleep tonight. All my dreams will be filled with lies. I can't take the disrespect anymore. I'm intelligent. I can look up facts. I can't believe they put a man like you in charge of anything. It's terrifying. I won't take the disrespect anymore. If you judge me, I'll just judge you back. Life is short and baby, you were short-sighted, and I got better things to do than to argue with you. Why are you telling me lies? Why would you lie? I won't get any sleep tonight. All my dreams will be filled with lies. I can't take the disrespect anymore. I'm a human, not a defective Barbie doll. I can't believe they let you get away with treating women like toys and conveniences. I won't take the disrespect anymore. If you grab me, I will make you pay. I'm a New York girl, and I've been taught to strategize against men who lie. Think we don't know what we're mad about. You're gonna find out, you will find out. First they came for everyone who didn't look like them, pray like them, love like them. Now I'll take your ugly lies and I will raise you one informed population. Passion, information. Tell me who ran the nation. Looks like you have awakened with your lies. Lies. For every single lie, one more person will get organized. I won't get any sleep tonight, just too woke to buy your lies. Thank you for requesting that. It's been a hot minute since I sang that song. All right. Susanna says, what we get would also be topical in that vein, but a mood shift. I'm always here for a mood shift. Let me tell you. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me for Monday Night Muses. Make sure wherever you tuned in, click that follow button, click that notifications bell, whatever buttons and bells there are for you to click them. A, that's great fun. And B, it means we get to keep in touch. Oh, Barbie, I'm so good to hear it. So Barbie and I are friends on Facebook, so I know a little bit of the background. Long story short, Barbie was not getting respect. And I'm so glad you stood up for yourself, Barbie. You deserve it. All right, my loves, I'm going to play What We Get for you. This is definitely a little bit of a darker song. But again, we're talking about renewal and we're talking about releasing today, because sometimes you have to say goodbye to things in order to say hello to something else. And I'm here to tell you, in order to say hello to equity and social justice and, the ideal perhaps of being a land of the free, we have to say goodbye to structural injustice. We have to say goodbye to sticking our fingers in our ears and going like, well, I'm not racist, so it's not a problem. We have to be anti-racist, not just not racist, my friends. We have to dig deeper. And that's really what this song is about. And I'm sorry if that's challenging, but I do believe that is part of my role as a musician. I kind of view it as my life calling, not just to entertain, but to, kind of be a force for good in the world. Now there's a sample I should use more often, Glockenspiel. Everyone loves a good Glockenspiel. It's just fun to say, Glockenspiel. I just want to loop that over and over again. It's time for a new voice, it's time for a new moon. It's time to stop waiting for the old man to make room. Time to pass the flame and use the candle offered to burn down the gallows and the stocks. No, I don't believe without prisons we will monsters be. And if you do, it says more of you than of me. Yeah. You say you wanna see order restored, but I know it means that you don't wanna have to hear it anymore. You say that it's about respect as the cut needles on his neck. Never we can't keep a civil tone. We deserve what we get. 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 Come with your half-truths, and just like the half-moon, the light and the shadows make monsters fill the room. Time to put the light on, 'cause you can't see the truth if we're too scared to move. I won't heed the cries of these privileged men so scandalized. There's no time to argue, just call a lie a lie. You say you wanna see civility restored, but I know it means that you don't wanna have to hear it anymore. The water still runs poisonous influence, and you change the subject. For you it's academic, you're just playing devil's advocate, and we get what we get. And we get what we get. And we get what we get. Still runs poisonous. The water still runs poison. The water still runs. The water still runs poison. Thank you, friends. Yes, that is a heavy song, and I know it is a mood shift for someone who claims to be talking about renewal and rededication. But in order to renew and rededicate ourselves to justice, we must turn our eyes on injustice. I don't know where I'm getting my soapbox from today, but it's strong. The soapbox power is real, everybody. We must turn our eyes on injustice. We must not let it thrive in the shadows, because that's where it thrives. Often on the internet, you hear people say, don't feed the trolls. And what it kind of means is, like, don't argue with people who aren't going to have their minds changed and who are just going to give you a hard time. And I respectfully disagree. I'm not saying that you should get into endless, pointless arguments on Facebook, but I am saying that we can't turn a blind eye to injustice. We can't turn a blind eye to bigotry. We have to call it out whenever we see it, every time, including if we see it internalized in us, often accidentally, right? It's not always on purpose. we have to be vigilant, and we have to do our best to do our parts for a culture where everybody feels welcome and helped and honored. Because that sounds nice, right? Don't we want that? I feel like we do. All right, what are these comments? I love this, Barbie. So many protests, so much tear gas. Center yourself in diversity. Educate and sing your song and tell. Do not turn your back. Be the one of many. We get great vibes. Barbie, you are a walking poem. I just love what you have to share every week. Thank you. All right, it is time, my friends, for Poetry Corner. I hope you're ready. I have a couple of really nice poems to share. I actually have my first ever formal Poetry Corner submission. And it's thanks to you, Susanna, because Jacob Moses reached out to me with a couple of poems that I absolutely really love, and I'm so glad to be able to get to share them. I also just wrote a poem last night. Speaking of rededication, one of the ways I'm showing up for my recommitment to creativity is with time. Put your money where your mouth is, right? Well, my attitude is put your time where your mouth is. It's so easy. We feel that we have to sell our time to thrive in this, current capitalist economy. And that is true. I'm not going to pretend it's not a reality for many of us, myself included. But time is finite and precious. And I have been thinking more and more about how I choose to spend it, because it is my choice, even if it's a weighted choice at times. And I'm showing up to my commitments with my time as much as I can in 2021. And I hope you are doing the same. Anyway, I'm going to get recording because Poetry Corner is actually now in syndication. You can now hear Poetry Corner every Tuesday morning on Jim Dexter's radio show on WUSB.FM, which is, if you're local here on Long Island, it's 90.1 FM. If you're not local, if you type WUSB.FM into your browser, you will be able to listen live. So I just kind of lucked into Poetry Corner being in syndication. I just love saying it. It makes me so happy. And I'm going to start recording. Let's see. Looks like we're going. All right. So I have 2 poems for you today from Jacob Moses. This poem is by Jacob Moses and it's called Existential Nature. It's also been published in the Literary Librarian. Existential Nature. You exist as the catfish within, these growing ripples under the bridge. You exist as the cold, fertile ground where seeds germinate into laughter. You exist as tall poison ivy, protecting our treasures in the trees. You exist as bird calls in the wind, billowing and echoing our hymns. You exist as deer eating clover near baseball fields and forest clearings. You exist as summer dragonflies seeking guidance from a soaring kite. You exist as lightning bugs at dusk, illuminating the balmy air. You exist as grapevines on the edge of red berries and oyster mushrooms. You exist as swamps among the oaks, where frogs inhabit trees and lilies. You exist as every one of us, protecting nature inside and out. That was Existential Nature by Jacob Moses. And let me see, I believe I have a little bit of contact information for Jacob Moses if you want to follow this poet, Jacob Moses Poet, on Facebook. So facebook.com/Jacob Moses Poet, all one word, and Instagram at Jacob Reuben Moses. And I'll spell that out for you. JACOBREUBENMOSES on Instagram. So please follow Jacob Moses for more poetry awesomeness. This next poem I am going to share with you is called Shrinking Room. This is called Shrinking Room by Jacob Moses. My living space is becoming a mausoleum. Stillness takes on new meaning when the globe plummets into this vacuum of vitriol. Even in crisis, people still need scapegoats. They still give in to the compulsion to hate and blame. For every platform destroyed, there will be more stages for hatred, erected like monoliths, hailing chiefs and thieves. Sycophants of fascism still need to sacrifice empathy and compassion to the demons which tear the very foundation of our universe apart. I'm merely one of many weeping in the name of the God I attempt to trust, even amid tricolor perversion. Please be mindful of peace and love mentality. We are no longer holding flowers when the population still hungers for bullets. I can no longer be that hippie, gleefully lighting my bong and letting the smoke engulf glass without a drop of care. We are now in the chambers of terrestrial damnation, awaiting the mushroom cloud. This is not a hallucination. This isn't over. Our tribulations are fueled by destruction, corruption, and obstruction. There is zero chance of me buying salvation from hashtag evangelicals. For I will ransack this den, attempting to profit on every insecurity and pang of depression possessing me since birth. I honestly thought this would be the year I was going to mend a decade of wounds. Was I that damn naive? The world is dying, and we will die with it. All creatures who will survive this apocalypse will plan a going-away party for the eradication of mankind. For this room is shrinking, and I honestly thought this would be the year I'd continue to grow. That was Shrinking Room by Jacob Moses. If you would like to learn more about this poet and check out more of his poetry, visit facebook.com/Jacob Moses Poet or Instagram at Jacob Reuben Moses. So, a Masterpiece Barbie Gelman says, yes, I really agree. I was so delighted. Jacob emailed me and really in the most polite way, as if he was emailing like a grown-up, which I am not, and was like, I heard that you are doing a poetry corner thing on your live stream, and I'd be honored to be a part of it if you'd be interested, like very, very professional. And I was like, oh yeah, here's what poetry corner's like. Send me some of your poems. I now check, because I used to just be kind of laissez-faire about it. And then occasionally I would get a poem in my inbox that I really didn't feel I could share in good conscience because I didn't always want to be sharing the same ideas. So I said, send me some poems. And I was just like blown away by what he sent. So I'm so glad. Thank you for being a part of Poetry Corner. And yes, Susanna says, how apropos for tonight's themes. I really agree. Thank you, Roger. Yeah, this is my new thing. I do Poetry Corner. This is one of the things I love about lockdown, and there aren't too many of them, but I love that in the last year when everything has gone online, I just feel like I gave myself permission to get real weird. And, I can't exactly go do Poetry Corner like in a bar on a Friday night when people are expecting me to play like Take It Easy, but I absolutely can do it here. And that's something I really love. I love being able to share this diversity of art with you all. So thank you for being a part of this space. Speaking of Poetry Corner, I myself wrote a song. I know, crazy. Not a song, a poem. Last night. I don't even know if I like it yet, but I'm going to read it to you. And first, what I'm going to do is lay down a little bit of looping because I got to get my journal because it's in my journal, guys. Look at me. I'm going to do something really cool. I'm going to lay down a countdown over this while I go get my notebook. I'm back. I made it just in time. It's a 30-second countdown. Did y'all see my cat pajama pants? I'm not ashamed. They're great pajama pants. If you haven't seen these particular pants, they have cats on them wearing little socks. You know what? I better show you because everyone deserves these pants. Let me see if I can hold these cats up for you. They're cats, but they're wearing socks. It's wonderful. Anyway, I have no shame, and I will now be reading you a poem that I wrote last night. And this was really, I didn't even set up to write anything in particular. I just was putting in my time because I have made a rededication to my creativity since Beltane, since May Day, and I wanted to put my time where my mouth is. I wanted to show up for it, and I was just showing up. It was like midnight, and I was really tired and cranky. I had had a long day, but I was like, I rededicated myself to my creativity. I'm not blowing it on day 2. So I showed up and wrote this poem. It doesn't have a title yet. Suggestions welcome. Too tired for coherent thought, I show up for a poem. A promise is words, a hope and a dream, an intent. A commitment is the daily keeping of your word. A loving custodian, showing up each day to sweep and mend and check in, even when it's boring. Boring has become so beautiful to me in the last year or 2 or 3. Promises are intent, a flicker of impulse spoken with power. It's in the daily boring tending that the true glory emerges. Honor isn't a shining shield, or even a lion, or even the temperate maiden coaxing said lion to civility. Honor is a broom and a dustpan, the same plodding tasks every day that you're tempted to skip when the weather is lovely and there's a 20 in your jeans, that you cling to desperately, gratefully, when your heart is in pieces. Honor is the way, and the way is paved with small, unimpressive daily dedication. May I walk it well. May it be a balm and a joy and a heart's resume rolling out behind me. May it bless me and wrap me with love in beautiful boringness. Thank you, friends. Thank you for being a safe space where I can share a poem I just wrote last night. Here's my horrendous handwriting if you'd like to see it. All right, I'm going to play some music for you now. It's time for more music, I say. Ooh, Judith, I just like highlighted the wrong comment, but that's a great comment too. I am also fond of cats. Does Diggy Cat like them? Does Diggy Cat like cats? Is the Pope Catholic? Judith says, I have cat leggings on. I approve your cat leggings. Everything is better with cats. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all are so kind to me. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to play you a song at this time called Let You Down. And I don't mean to be playing so many dark songs on a day that I have themed about, rededication and renewal. But I am someone who has had to learn to close some doors in order to open others. I have learned that in order to dedicate myself, to my happiness and my well-being and my craft and my calling, that I have had to firmly say no to other things that would be perhaps the path of least resistance. Because we only get so much precious, precious time. So it's worth putting it towards what matters most to us. So anyway, the song is called Let You Down, and it is about walking your own path, even when it is uncomfortable and even when the people you love wish you would just be more normal. Let's see if just making sure I have my volume up for this. Oh, I'm still recording. Look at that. All right. Check, 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 check. Okay, volume's still okay. You wanted the conversation to be easier on me. You envision a rosier history for me and my family. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let you down by telling you the truth. I've not walked the usual path and I have not regretted that. But just by going differently, so many others have misread me. I do not attack your ways just by choosing my own. I do not eschew company, I just find myself alone. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let you down. But don't twist my words around. Don't say the parts that you don't like, not the real me. I am finished shielding you from what you don't wish to see, so that you could be more comfortable around me. Go ahead, be uncomfortable, it never kill anybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, Morning comes and I feel crazy, but I'm so over simulating your sarcastic punishments of my others' differences have been dismissed. I wish you well, but not so well. I continue letting you put me and others through hell. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. But don't twist my words around. Please enjoy your normalcy. Feel free to speak unkindly of me. 'Cause this is more of you than it ever will of me. Thank you, friends. All right, we are all uniting over our collectively bad handwriting. I don't personally believe that I have sloppy handwriting. I can read my handwriting very well, but I recognize that my interpretation of what good handwriting is seems to deviate considerably from the norm, as does my interpretation of so many things. What are you going to do? All right, my loves, I have time for 2 more songs, I think, for you, and I'm going to play I'm going to start with Full Moon Charm Bracelet for you, and then I'm going to play Up From Here for Susanna, especially. And for a couple other people, a couple people have told me that Up From Here is like a little theme song for them, like a power song, and I'm so glad. That's what I want. I want my song where I say bad words to be your power song. Yes. Alrighty. I'm going to play you Full Moon Charm Bracelet. By the way, if you like the songs you've been hearing, you can get my new album, Shadow Work, on Spotify and iTunes, Apple Music, Google Music, all those places where music is streaming. You can also download it directly from my website. If you want to actually own the music, you can buy it on shop.roriekelly.com. I will soon have a pre-order up on my website. After the crowdfunding campaign ended, I have not yet gotten a new pre-order up for CD and vinyl, but it is coming. In the meantime, if you would like to order a CD or a record, let me know. Message me, and I will make it happen for you. Also, if you appreciate Monday Night Muses, I would be very grateful and appreciative if you threw some love in the virtual tip jar. You can go to Venmo at Rorie Kelly or paypal.me/Rorie Kelly, RorieKelly, if you would like to throw some love in there. Always appreciated, absolutely never expected, but some of y'all have been very generous and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for supporting my art. Put this on a bracelet, 'cause a charm is just a memory. Now I have had all I can take of suffering and sacrifice. Now I am not helping one single being when I kill myself out. I am not doing myself a favor when I push it all down. Goodbye, I'm letting go. Help me be brave, 'cause I don't know anything for certain anymore. But I know some things are worth it, feeling scared for. I'm letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. I'll let you know, I'll let you know, I'll let you know how it goes. Now the moon is full again, and this time I have done my homework. It seems like I'm always saying no, but at the end of the day, I don't know how to say just what it is I want to throw away, what I will replace it with. So I stay and stay and stay and stay. Goodbye, I'm letting go. Help me be brave, 'cause I don't know anything for certain anymore. But I know some things are worth it, feeling scared for. I'm letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. I'll let you know, I'll let you know, I'll let you know how it goes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye to the anxious feeling that we have to be predictable, comprehensible to everybody but me. Goodbye to believing overwork is the only way to get there. I am living at a deficit. Goodbye to believing I'll be free in 1 more year, 12 more months, biding time until the stories get thin enough to let me out. Magic moments never comes to find. I'll make the magic myself. Goodbye, I'm letting go. Help me be brave, 'cause I don't know anything for certain anymore. I know some things are worth it, feeling scared for. I'm letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. I'll let you know, I'll let you know, I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you so much, everybody. To answer your question, Fred, I don't think they're Pokemon ears, although I do see how you could get like a Pikachu vibe from these. I think they were meant to be fox ears. I bought them from a local artisan at a festival that I went to back when you could go to festivals and buy things from a local artisan. You know what I mean? And I just love them a whole lot. I have a friend I used to see every so often at a witchy shop who said that she felt I had a fox spirit. And I thought that was neat. So when I saw the fox ears, I was like, yes, fox spirit time. What would you like to see happen if you get Full Moon Charm Bracelet to number 1, Diggy Cat? I'm open to ideas. You know, I'm very suggestible. Let me know. Diggy Cat and Ayla Faye have been on a quest to play out Full Moon Charm Bracelet and get it to be my most played song on Spotify. And listen, I support their quest. And if you don't think Full Moon Charm Bracelet should be my most played song, then maybe you should go to Spotify and play some of my other songs a bunch. I don't know. It's a good idea. Search Rorie Kelly on Spotify. Anyway, let me know. What would you like to see happen, Diggy Cat, if Full Moon Charm Bracelet gets to number 1? Because I'm open to ideas. Speaking of ideas, I do have a Patreon community. If you're familiar with it, patreon.com, or even if you're not familiar with it, is a community where we can support creators. Creators can support each other. And very literally, you know, financially in the form of contributing and supporting other people's art. So if you want to be a part of my community, some of the things I do for my patrons are a free patron-only all-request live stream once a month. It's actually going to be twice this month. And share with them songs in progress, share with them behind-the-scenes footage from the studio, share with them really anything creative that I'm working on. It's basically like a backstage pass. We also have a really fun community on Discord where we goof around and share puns and also share our deep, dark feelings. It's wonderful. So if you'd like to be a part of that, check out patreon.com/Rorie Kelly. You know how to spell my name. It's right over there. There, that general area. It's on the screen. Okay, let me know your demands, Diggy Cat. This is going to be my final song. This song is called Up From Here, and it is about belligerent positivity, an approach I encourage you to adopt because I feel that over the last 12 months, we have plenty to be belligerent about and plenty of reasons to be negative, and I urge you to join and be a foot soldier in the movement of belligerent positivity. So this is called Up From Here. There's a big bad F-bomb in it that happens a lot. So if you don't want to hear that, I support you and your virgin ears, and this would be the time for us to say adieu. If, like me, you enjoy singing bad words at the top of your lungs, well, you're in luck because that's what's about to happen. Please sing along. Should we talk about the loss of tiny objects, very small specific parts without which nothing can be fixed? Should we talk about Mercury retrograde? It's totally cool. I love to put the past in perspective, but now that we are back in the present, everything in my life seems to be broken. Should we talk about my psychological state? Let's not play with fire here. It's already been a long day. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, cause you can't keep this fucker down. Should we talk about guitars and cars and bank accounts? It's a Russian roulette. Where will the problem be today? I am one headlight short of a bright outlook. That's not a metaphor. I hope I don't get pulled over anyway. I thank my lucky stars that I am good in a crisis. And thank the universe for giving me so much practice. Oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, 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 don't threaten me with a good time. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Everything will be just fine. As soon as I find my keys in my wallet. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, you can't keep this fucker down. Whoa, let's me turn my luck around. Whoa, you can't keep this fucker down. Thank you so much, my dearest darlings. My name is Rorie Kelly. You have been watching Monday Night Muses, and we do this every single week. So make sure you tune back in the following Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time, midnight British summertime, and other times in other places. Next week, we have Delia Stanley opening for us again. Yay! And after that, we have Diggy Cat on deck for May 17th. It's going to be a very, very excellent Muselicious May. Ooh, alliteration. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, my friends. My name is Rorie Kelly. Make sure you follow, subscribe, press the notifications bell. Anywhere there's a nice button, to press the button, because I want to keep in touch with you. You're great. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Monday. Have a wonderful May. I hope everything that you are rededicating yourself to this May is fruitful and beautiful for you. Farewell.